Hi team, so today we're going to do a little chat about condiments and how we're going to make our food taste good for 8 weeks while we're on this challenge. So let's just talk about life and reality in general. When we eat food, we need it to taste good for many reasons, okay? The main reason I find is if your food is tasting really bland and it's just like dry chicken and a piece of broccoli, it doesn't satiate you. So even if you're full, your brain will tell you you are not full because, hey, that tasted disgusting. So we don't want our food to taste horrible, but we want to keep it as natural as we can and close to the source. So we've got to think about not using sauces that cause us to blow our calories way out, and therefore we're trying to lose body fat on this challenge, and where some of us are trying to look leaner, some of us are trying to gain muscle, some of us are just trying to lose a few kilos. And you would be surprised how much calories certain condiments and sauces and things like that you cook your food in can account for why you're not dropping weight. So when you get a meal plan from me in the next 8 weeks, it's going to be very simple, but I don't want you to forget that I want you to make it taste good. So you've got a bit of ownership over this. I absolutely do not care what spices, what herbs, what sort of natural flavor makers you use. So I don't obviously want you to go into the shop and buy like a Heinz packet pre-made creamy mushroom steak sauce. That's obvious. Turn it around next time you're there and have a look at the ingredients panel. Now, I guarantee you half of that stuff, you won't even know what it is. It's all numbers, right? So why do we want to put that on our food? Preservatives cause us to store body fat. They cause us to have inflammation in our body, and it's just not good, okay? So we're going to keep this very simple. I don't want to go into too much detail in terms of, what these preservatives and we're back. So what I'm going to take you through today is a few of my favorites in terms of trying to make food taste good and make you feel like after you ate that meal, that tasted great, I'm full, I'm satiated, I didn't just eat a dry piece of fish and some broccoli or something like that. Okay, so I want you to make it taste good, but I want you to keep it within my guidelines, and I'm going to show you today some of my favorite things. And trust me, I do not eat food that doesn't taste good, but I do eat food that's going to give my body the best outcome. So what's going to fuel me? What's going to fuel me the next day more like it? So whatever you eat today is going to give you that energy tomorrow to push through your next training session, to get those gains, get changes in your body, right? So think about the next time you eat. Why am I eating this? Why am I eating protein? Why am I eating carbs? Carbs is a big one. Our body needs carbohydrates. Do not be scared to have carbohydrates. You will see we have carbs in our program. You will see one day a week, I want you to do an increased carbohydrate load. So I want you to eat carbs. Unless you are sitting on your butt all day, not doing any exercise, then yeah, maybe we need to look at taking some of those carbs away. But for most of you, what I have said is that I want 3 to 4 training sessions a week, and on certain days you will reduce the carb intake, and on your training days you'll increase it. Okay, so it's very simplified. I don't want you to think about it too much. Okay, you've got all your measurements in your plans, and if you don't have scales and you're finding it all too much in terms of like measuring things out, I would, for my starchy carbohydrates, get a coffee cup, a coffee mug, and just fill it loosely to the top of the rim, where you'd say fill it up for like a cup of coffee. So wherever you fill your coffee mug to, a standard coffee mug, not a huge one that you can get from these typo places and stuff now. Standard coffee mug, and just fill it loosely. So don't pack in the rice and don't smack down your potato. Just pop it in lightly, and that's the amount of carbs I want you to have if you're not weighing it on your scales. So let me take you through some of the condiments that I use to make my food taste good and make me feel like I'm eating something that I want to eat again. Okay, so one of the first ones that I like to use, and actually one of my clients mentioned it again the other day, and I went, oh yeah, I ran out of that. So it's dukkha. Okay, so dukkha is awesome. It's a little bit thicker than a normal ground spice, and it's great on top of your chicken, your fish, your lamb, your meat, and it just gives it a really crunchy texture. So if you sort of like chicken schnitzel or crunchy textures around your meat, try dukkha. Okay, you would just, if you had chicken breast, for example, just bang out the chicken breast with a rolling pin, make it a little bit thinner, but put the dukkha on top of it before you bang it out, so it sort of gets right into the chicken. Sear it in the pan on both sides for a little bit of time, and then whack it in the oven until it's cooked through. And that will give you like a nice crunchy chicken breast on the outside and juicy in the middle. The next one I've got is pink Himalayan sea salt. Now I use this instead of table salt. Table salt is very bad for you. I would try, if you've only got normal salt at home, finish it off. I don't want you to waste money, but next time you buy salt, try and buy the pink Himalayan sea salt. Everyone knows everything tastes a bit better with a little bit of salt, but don't go overboard, yeah? We want salt because it's gonna help us retain water and it's gonna help us stay hydrated, but we don't want to also cut it out too much either, because that can also give us problems in terms of cramping and also problems in terms of not actually allowing fluid to go and store inside of our body. The other one is just the pink Himalayan sea salt with pepper. So that comes together. I think I get that up from Aldi, and it's a shaker. Okay, for those of you that like tomato sauce or barbecue sauce, you can now get tomato sauce with no added sugar. This one's from Coles, but you can also get it from Woolies, and I doubt that Aldi have it, but yeah, Woolies and Coles, and the Woolies definitely have the barbecue one as well. The next one, and you would have seen me use this a lot in the last couple of weeks, is the Walden Farms caramel dip. I love this. Oh my God. If you've got a sweet tooth like me, and most people, this is amazing. I mix this into yogurt. I mix it into my oats. I dip my apples in it. It's very good. Okay, so if you like caramel anything, try it out. This one's harder to find. Booty and Buff Carrying Bar. Go see Jonathan. He's got some of this. Cinnamon. Cinnamon is amazing, and it's very, very good for inflammation in your body, and it's also very good for your skin. So if you find that your skin is a bit blotchy and, a little bit, you're breaking out, cinnamon can help with that as well. Actually really good on sweet potato. You'd be amazed. So sweet potato with a bit of this and salt is really good. So when you're baking your potato, chuck it on. And also I use it in my smoothies and on my oats and on my yogurt. So try that. Natural sweeteners. Okay, I use the Natvia stevia brand. Okay, so if you are again having your Greek yogurt and you don't like the taste of it, mix some of this in with it. It will get it to be a little bit sweeter. Okay, anything that you like sweet and you're not adding sugar to, add this. Now just keep in mind this is very, very sweet, so I wouldn't use it teaspoon for teaspoon. Use a little bit less. The other thing is your protein powder. So whatever protein powder you have, you can mix that into some yogurt. You can mix that into your oats. Obviously you have it in your smoothies as well. So the protein powders are quite sweet. So again, if you like the sweet flavor of things, you can use that in or your snacks as well, as not just in the smoothie that you'll have for breakfast, okay? And then we just go into some standard spices. All of my favorites are here, but you can choose whatever you like. So I love Moroccan spice. That's great on sweet potato and fish. I love paprika. Again, it's great on everything. Parsley, you can use it fresh as well if you like chopping up herbs. Garlic powder, I put this on everything. Like seriously, I would go through this jar in about 2 months. It's crazy. I love garlic. The other one I love and is great for your meats, and if you like Lebanese food, which I do love, is kofta spice mix. Okay, so if you're having like a ground beef or you're having steak or something and you like the taste of kofta, this is amazing. Just put it on, you won't regret it. And another one of my favorites is the Byron Bay Chili Company Jalapeno Chili Sauce. This is my life. I love it. I put it on salad. I put it on steak. I put it on chicken. I put it on veggies. I love this stuff, okay? So, and it's really like low cal, low sugar, low carbs. This is natural. There's another one that's got chili and something else, but you'll look at the back paneling and you'll notice that the fat, the carbs, and the sugar are much higher on the other one. So this is the best one to go for. Standard olive oil. Okay, so when you're making your salads, lemon juice and a tablespoon of olive oil with salt and pepper. It's amazing. It's a great way to dress your salads. Use it sparingly. Okay, and then last but not least, later at night, if you're craving more food, I don't think you should be at this stage though. I think all of you should be feeling quite full, but this is also another great thing. If you are feeling full or bloated, this is peppermint tea. Okay, I have a ritual at night. I basically put the kids to bed, I have my snack, I have a shower, and then I come back, I sit on the lounge for a little bit, I listen to either a podcast or, you know, watch something on TV, a bit mind-numbing, and I'll have a peppermint tea. It really soothes my stomach and makes me feel good when I wake up in the morning. So that is my favorite. But any herbal tea you like, chamomile is really good at night too. So guys, that's a quick snapshot of the sort of things that you should be adding to your food to help it taste good, and staying away from pre-packaged sauces and things that are already coming bought and packaged. Each week I'll try and do a different video for you, a bit more informative on why we're doing the things we're doing in this challenge, and I'm going to take feedback from you guys each week and see where maybe I might need to do a video on, you know, something else that everyone's asking me questions about. So each week we'll do something new for you. I hope that this helps you and you get some tips in terms of making your food taste great. Some of you will like just eating plain food, and that is fine. If you're like me, creature of habit, I will eat something until I am sick of it, and then I'll change it and maybe go back to it again in a few months' time. But for now, my diet's obviously a little bit different than the one that you guys have got, and I am changing it around a fair bit. But at this stage for you guys, I want to keep it very simple, don't give you too many options, get you used to it, and then as the weeks come, we'll start making it a little bit more creative. So I hope this was good for you guys. Leave me comments below on what you would like to hear more of, or what information you want going throughout this 8-week challenge. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give us a thumbs up and let us know what you want more of. Thanks, team.